So beautiful energy here. And this person is a little addicted to that. They are addicted, even though, it looks like they chose other people and they wanted to sleep around and do their thing. You walking away and knowing your worth and coming into your power, they're obsessed with you now. Yeah, so this was somebody who would rather lie than tell the truth. They didn't want to deal with the drama that comes with the honesty. It's instead of changing the way that they do things, instead of being a better person, they're just like, no, I'm going to keep doing my bullshit. And instead of like dealing with the consequences and dealing with the drama that it brings and learning, I'm just going to lie. I'm just going to cover it up. I'm just going to like not tell them anything. So they did keep things from you. They did hold back from you. They may have even pushed you away with the Four of Swords. Like they put some distance between you and they had you waiting on them because they were scared of you finding out. That's why this worked out in your favor in the end. You don't deserve to go through that. You've already been through that. You've already learned your lessons. And you won't even allow this to come near you. With the shield, you are very protected. Yeah, so new love. You're going to get this new love opportunity that you've been waiting for. And this is your justice. You deserve this. You do. And that's why, this came in for you, this information that helped you detach and it helped you move on. You needed to know this because you are an Empress. Maybe you're not actually trying to push people to do better. It's just your energy. Your energy commands people to level up. Your energy commands people to take notes and learn from you. You're the Empress. Your energy will naturally do that. And if people are not working on themselves and they're not wanting to change, your energy is going to highlight that. So this person may resort to some sneaky tactics here, some manipulative ways of trying to get your attention. They could be feeling quite competitive with your new person. The fact that you're moving on, you're ignoring them. Aries, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T. It is for many people at once. So please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You will know if this is for you. If it's not lining up to you, your situation, or someone that you may be dealing with, it may not be for you this time. All right, you guys, so now we're going to skip to your channeled message, Aries. Aries, for you, you had this energy surge or boost, okay? It looked like you were charging, you were really fast, you were really passionate about something. And you were making very quick decisions, you were looking at different doors to enter, and you seem to have a crowd of people behind you. So this could be friends, family members, followers. It looks like a group that you're trying to lead. It's like you're a leader to some people here, okay? Could literally just be friends of yours. You're trying to lead them. Now, when we say lead, as an Aries person, you could be trying to help people. You could be trying to educate them. You could be trying to help people evolve, grow, whatever, give them advice. It could be many different forms, but it all leads back to you being somewhat of a leader, okay? So you look back and these people were way, way behind you, okay? It was like they were slower, they could be tired. They just were not able to keep up with you, Aries. And there was even a little bit of laziness. It's like, that person that has not gone to the gym in so long and they're really out of shape and they're just tired and they're complaining and they're like, oh, why do I need to do this? Like, that's what I was kind of feeling from these people. Like, they are a little lazier to do whatever this is that you're trying to lead them. Could be helping them in some way. So it came to a point where you needed to just keep going. You couldn't sit around and wait for these people. And that's what I'm kind of getting led to tell you. It's like you can't wait around for these people to want help. You can't wait around for them to want to change or want to better themselves or want to do whatever it is that you were trying to help them with. So you're making really quick decisions. And I see you make a quick decision, you go through that door, then you go through that portal, and then you look behind you and these people were not there. So they completely just either gave up, fell away, you kept going, you kept having to go, and they just couldn't keep up with you. So at one point you do end up alone. But there was a feeling I was getting of like, now you can actually explore these new worlds. Now you can explore these new chapters, these new things. Whereas before, I feel like you didn't really have time to explore and, you know, soak it in because you were so busy trying to take people with you. You're so busy trying to lead, trying to help, trying to give advice, trying to check on their progress. Oh, they're not progressing. Like, here, let me try to help again. Let me wait for them. And you didn't have time to really enjoy and explore. Okay, because you're going to be entering some new chapters in your life and new, I don't know, new ways of life. Could be new things that you're learning. Could be, yeah, just new timelines. Very exciting for you. And I even get a feeling of you looking through different doors or different shelves. So, like, I wasn't seeing it, but I was getting a feeling of it. You're checking different portals, different timelines, different doors. And one of them had this beautiful glowing orb that you kind of picked up. It was like a light icy blue. I don't know if that resonates for you. But you picked it up and it's like you soaked it in. And what I was getting from this, because when my guides show me orbs being put into my body, it's almost like healing, it's wisdom, it's abilities. It's almost like now you get to explore these new worlds, these new things, and you're going to come into some kind of a spiritual gift. Now, some of you already have spiritual gifts. You may be strengthening those spiritual gifts. You may be developing a new spiritual gift. And some of you haven't tapped into them yet, and so you're going to do that. And it's all because you were left alone by this crowd, or you're alone. So I see that you're entering a lone wolf or a self-focused era. You're going to be spending a lot more time alone, a lot more time exploring things on your own, exploring new things that you want to learn or new things that you want to do in life, whatever it is, even just exploring yourself, soaking things in, soaking in talents, hobbies that you may have, maybe hobbies that you want to get into. You know, you're going to really enjoy self-fulfillment here. Yeah, and you may find that you're not really hanging out with people, or you're not socializing as much, or maybe you're socializing online, but maybe you're not hanging out with a lot of people. You're definitely not like trying to focus on other people anymore and helping them and leading them. You're kind of like, okay, let me just do it myself because I get a lot more done, and you are going to get a lot more done. You're going to come into something here, a spiritual gift of somewhat. And there was another door. You opened it up and there was a metal championship cup in there, which always usually symbolizes achievement for me. Goals, dreams, achievement. Specifically achievement. So you are going to achieve something. And I'm getting that you know what this is, Aries. This is something that you want to achieve. You've been trying to achieve. And so you're going to achieve it. You're going to come into some kind of success with this thing. And you're holding it up and you're reveling in it. And it's like, there are those people that you were trying to help way in the corner. They're seeing it. They're choosing to stay silent. This is an ongoing theme for Aries people. It's weird because these were the same people that you were trying to help. And they're not going to end up happy for you when you reach this success or you achieve this achievement. Kind of odd because, they could have came with you. They could have achieved something of themselves as well. But they didn't want to do the work is what I'm getting, because they were lazy. It was like that lazy, unfit person that doesn't want to be there. It's like, why did you hire my services as a trainer? Why are you coming to the gym? You don't want to do the work. Then why are you here? So, yeah, that's what I got for you. We're going to get started now. All right, Aries, we're going to pull 2 oracles for you. Oracles for Aries. Awareness. Okay, it says live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts and look for signs and guidance. Okay. Yeah, this definitely matches what I'm seeing here. You are coming into awareness about a person, or you did in the recent past. You definitely did here. A new romantic cycle begins with the new moon in Libra. Wow, this matches the reading as well. So we have the energy of Libra sticking out here. You could have Libra placements. You could be dealing with someone who has Libra placements, or Libra energy is in the reading for sure. Libra energy is about being balanced, being fair and just and diplomatic. On the negative side, there could also be energy of being flighty, maybe being wishy-washy, not being able to make up one's mind, back and forth, could be like a juggling motion as well. There could be fickleness, and there could be like a bit of detachment emotionally, okay? I'm sure more things will come up throughout the reading, but yeah, those are the energies that I'm kind of picking up. So let's get started. So the first thing that I see here is an energy of waiting for your ships to come in when it came to something or someone. Okay, so you were waiting for something in the recent past. Some of you, this is right now, but I feel like it's recent past, because we have an energy of the Four of Swords, so resting and recovering from something. Now, if the sound is a little stuffy, forgive me. I am trying a new microphone. I've been going through a lot of microphones. They just break and they break and they break. So if this one sounds a little weird, forgive me. This is the very first time I'm using it. So you're in an energy of recovering here. You may have been waiting on someone here, waiting on someone to come around, waiting on someone to change. There is also collective energy of you waiting for people in your life, you know, to heal, to recover, maybe to choose the right path. And, you know, I see you healing and recovering from that as well. Things didn't work out with certain people in your life, but there's someone specific that was more recent that you were waiting on, and it looks like you were kind of healing a little bit from this person, whether it was something short-term or long-term, okay? You know, I see you a little wounded from this, whatever happened with this recent person. Your guard is up now. You're a little wounded, but you're still going. You're still up, you're still standing, okay? So persevering from the experience. You know, if you've had any fallouts with friends as well, same thing. It's like you're a little wounded by this. You are still healing, or you were healing, but you're okay. And I see you making a decision here, coming at a crossroads on whether or not to stay, whether or not to wait for certain people to get their shit together, or to go, keep going on your own, maybe to love yourself, or to just, you know, keep it moving. I feel like you could have energy as well of like people choosing others over you, choosing other paths over you, not listening to you. Like maybe you did try to give people help and advice, and you tried to guide them and you tried to lead, and people always chose these other paths. And so, you know, it hurt. You're a little wounded by that, but you are healing. So you could have a history of being juggled. You could have a history of not being chosen, or being put in like a love triangle sort of situation. Maybe even feeling a little frustrated because it's like these people that keep choosing the wrong path. It's like stuck on stupid. You know, you tried to wait for them at one point, but you were concerning yourself a little too much with other people. And so you're making that decision to go off in another direction. Now, this situation over here with what you're healing from and what you were waiting to pan out, I see that you received some kind of abrupt communication from someone here about a player-like person. Somebody who was inconsistent. They were non-committal. They could have came in for passion and then they left just as quickly. They weren't being serious. And some of you, this person was an actual player. They were sleeping around, because we do have the Three of Pentacles. So it's like you're receiving news that somebody was entertaining other people. Someone was sleeping around. Someone's a player. They're seeing other people. You know, and this was the person that you were waiting on. Again, concerning yourself with others, like when are they going to catch up? When are they going to do the work? When are they going to make the right choice? I'm trying to lead. I'm trying to help. Okay, so definitely some people here in your love relationships that were dealing with other people, or there's someone specific that you just found out was doing this, okay? And next to that, we have the devil. So this person was quite toxic, actually. It looked like they had addictions. They had unhealthy coping mechanisms, unhealthy habits. They could have had a drug addiction as well. There's just something very unhealthy about them. And you're the Empress right here. Like, you should not be dealing with this type of energy. And so in a way, I'm seeing that this news or this communication that came in about this person, you know, it really ended up working in your favor. This was for the best, and this was the best thing that could have happened. Although you may not feel that way, you know, now you have peace, now you have balance, or you will come into this in the near future, depending on where you are in the timeline, of course, right? So it ended up working for you, and the fact that this worked out for you because now you have peace and now you feel good, and that kind of tells me that dealing with this person, you know, the devil is attached to it. So it could have came with obsession. It could have came with fixation on things. It could have came with paranoia, fear, anxiety, just an unhealthy attachment as well. Or it could have came to that. Like, this person would have really not been good for you at all. So this could be something newer, or maybe it was something ongoing. It was something long-term, and you know, they were not healthy for you. And so you found out that they're a cheater, or that they're a player and they're sleeping around, you know, and end up working out for you because you moved on. This is that decision that you made here. You decided to love yourself with the Empress, know your worth, and walk away. It's time to go off on your own and actually pour into yourself. This person left you a little exhausted, a little drained, is what I'm kind of seeing with the Nine of Wands here. You did need to take some time to yourself after this. But, you know, it's worked out because I see you here in a very abundant energy. It's like, you know your worth. You deserve more than that. You know that. You're a beautiful person inside and out. You have a lot of good qualities. You have a lot to bring to the table. And the Sun. It's like you're free, you're happy, you have a clear conscience, is what I just heard. You did everything right with these people or this person. Because I feel like it's collective. Like, yes, there's a player here that you recently found out about, but I feel like with the channeled message, you have been trying to help more than just that person. Maybe this wasn't someone that you're trying to help, but, you know, same thing, you were kind of waiting for them. You can't wait for people, Aries. You need to keep moving. Some people are never going to be able to catch up to you, and that's okay. They're not meant to. The people that are meant to run with you will be running with you along the way. They won't be lagging behind, complaining, not wanting to do the work. Okay, so you got to keep it moving, Aries, and you're going to come into happiness, or you are in happiness right now. And look at this, the Temperance. This is beautiful. You're much better off without this person. You're much better off without these people, Aries. You know, I'm also seeing that the minute that you started to detach and, you know, you put your guard up, I see that now somebody has developed a bit of an obsession with you. So it could be this person that you walked away from. You found something out about them, that they are, you know, sleeping with multiple people. And you're like, no, that's not for me. I'm going to go off and I'm going to do me. And now someone's a little obsessed here. So, I mean, this person could have a lot more beneath the surface about them that you don't know, like you're not aware of. I mean, they could have abusive tendencies. They could be violent. They could be very obsessive. They could be controlling. They could be manipulative. All those things. They could have a drug addiction. There was definitely something about this player, if you can see here, the Devil, the Knight of Wands. And your guard is up. I feel that you've dealt with these types of energies before, okay? And, you know how to protect yourself from that. And so that's why you walked away very quickly. You found out what you needed to know and you moved on. And now this person is attached to you, or they find themselves obsessing about you because you're the Empress. It's a no-brainer. Of course they're going to be obsessed with you. And I even see them obsessed with the happiness that you brought into their life, the light that you brought into their life. You know, this person could also have energy vampire energy to them. It's like you brought this light, this warmth, this joy. Of course you would. Look at your soul. You're an Empress. You know, for those of you that are male, Empresses are the beautiful, the most beautiful of the deck, the cream of the crop, the top tier. And if you're coming up as an Empress, as a male, it just means that you have this gentle, nurturing, loving side to you. You're not all about, oh, I need to be hard and stubborn because that's what a man is. No, you also know how to be caring and loving and nurturing, and that's a beautiful thing to have in a male. So beautiful energy here. And this person is a little addicted to that. They are addicted, even though, you know, it looks like they chose other people and they wanted to sleep around and do their thing. You walking away and knowing your worth and coming into your power, they're obsessed with you now. And it's almost like divine stepped in on this connection, because somebody here decided to tell you very quickly. They didn't even hesitate. They just messaged you. They just reached out. They just said it to you, that there is a toxic energy around you, Aries. And why did they tell this to you? Because look at you. You deserve more. You deserve to know about this. Someone really, they did what was right. They tried to help you here. Okay, so someone really did you a favor. So if you felt a little bit mistrustful about this because the Knight of Wands is above, you know, don't worry. This person, they came in because you are an Empress. So somebody here knows your value and your worth, and they wanted to tell you about this toxicity with this player. And unfortunately, you know, this person, they made you happy. So that's why you were waiting on them. You wanted this to work out. You really wanted them to come around. Maybe you thought they needed to heal. Maybe you thought they were just guarded. You know, you thought that maybe they were making a choice between you and someone else and they were going to leave. No, they have a lot more that was going on behind the surface here. They are very toxic. And, you know, this has worked out in your favor, because now this person is addicted to you, and look at you. You look really good at this time. You could be, you know, focusing on self-care, pampering yourself, getting little things done, or just looking good, you know, going after what you want, taking action into things. You're very independent, and that looks very attractive to this person. That's why this person is so obsessed with you, because you know, you're very independent. And some of you, this is the near future. In the near future, because the Wheel of Fortune is the future. When things align, the future. Karma, destiny, fate. So in the future here, I feel like this person is going to be very addicted, very attracted to you, because you're just doing you. Some of you, it just depends where you are on the timeline. Some of you are right now, you're kind of healing from something you might have found out about this person, this player that you were really wanting it to work out with. Okay? I mean, you have history of this type of energy. I do see that you have history of people, choosing other paths. And you've had to heal a lot from that. And so when you found out about this player, you were very guarded, very protective of yourself, and you made that quick decision. I'm going to keep going. Oddly enough, I feel like this player, you know, they were really attracted to you, and you did make them very happy. But like I said, they could have addictive, you know, tendencies. They could have really unhealthy addictions of third parties and sleeping around. One night stands is what I'm getting. They could also be into drugs. Just better off without it. And honestly, I see that it's made quite a difference since you've stepped away, or since you will step away. Now in the outcome, we have the Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, full emotional fulfillment with the people that you love, your family, your friends, whoever you're with. So you're not alone, Aries. You do have loved ones. You do have family members that you love. You may just not be waiting around for people anymore. You're going, and in that way, you're kind of leaving people behind. So when you reach some kind of success here, you know, you can't expect everyone to be happy for you, because you were helping them and you were doing the work for them. And then one day you decided, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to help myself. I'm going to focus on myself. You know, and now people are bitter. So I see total emotional fulfillment. You could have someone new that you are seeing, dealing with, talking to. It could be very light right now, okay? It's very sweet. It's very lighthearted. It's very kind. It could be very friendly. It hasn't gone very deep yet, so that tells me it could be the beginning phases. I also feel that some of these people that you've left behind, especially, you know, this player, because it is being mentioned that they're going to become quite obsessed with you in the future. It's like you're the one that got away. And like I said, I mean, you did make them pretty happy. You did fulfill them. They were very attracted to you. You know what? They messed it up. And with that wishy-washy energy, they could have had someone else. They could have had other people. Maybe they went back and forth. So, you know, awareness. You've come into awareness about this person. Now, like I said, some of these people may reemerge, or this player may reemerge when they see you coming into full-blown fulfillment. With someone, with your family, you definitely are with people here, with others. So you're going to spend some time focused on yourself, but you're going to use that time wisely. And I do see that here. It's like coming into your power as the Empress, loving yourself and knowing your worth is going to work out in your favor. And then we have an energy of working together with others. So you will have, you will find a soul family. You will come together with others that vibrate at your level. You don't need to wait for these other people to grow, and no, these people are going to meet you where you are. You will find those that you work well with. You will. But you may spend some time alone. Okay, this path is for you and you only. You have some things to discover. You have some things to learn. So you may have people re-emerging, but I see that your guards are up. You know, you're not letting these people fool you, Aries. You're very smart. I mean, you've been through a lot of things in your life. Like I said, you've already been through the player thing and the addiction thing and all that. You're not doing that. So your guards are up, and I feel like if you are seeing someone new or you're talking to someone new, your guard is a little up with them too. Not in a bad way, not of like, I'm not going to let you in, but you're keeping it very logical. You're definitely grounded in reality. You're not going to get lost in fantasy. Like, this is nice, it's sweet, you're getting to know each other, but you're being logical about it. Okay, logical about someone until you really get to know the true person, until you really come into awareness about them. And that's really smart because, you know, this last person that you were just dealing with, I feel like you kind of got a little sucked into infatuation, attachment, waiting. I want the future with them, wanting to grow with them. You wanted to grow with them, and meanwhile they were sleeping around behind the scenes and just, you know, but, you know, it worked out because you're going to come into some happiness here. Now, it's not telling me too much about this new romantic cycle, but we do see it here. We do see it here. That tells me that right now you're in that self-focused energy because this reading is very self-focused and about what just happened to you and why you've gotten into this space of like needing to focus on you and not waiting around for people anymore. This is why, this type of energy. Okay, so let's take a look at your external energies. Maybe it'll pull up your new romantic cycle. New energies, external energies for Aries. The High Priestess. So very intuitive here. Remember that glowing orb I was talking about? This is that point in time where you come into some spiritual gifts. You're learning how to use your intuition more, or you're learning how to strengthen your abilities. Get back in touch with spirit. Get back in touch with your higher self. And somebody here is kind of freaking out. I feel that, you know, you knew something about this person. You knew. I mean, you're watching tarot, so you could be very intuitive. You could read tarot for yourself. You could be a psychic yourself. You knew something. You came into awareness. Someone is freaking out about that. They're worried. It's like you kind of knew that they had something else going on. I don't know if you mentioned that to them or you told them, like, I read cards about you, this is what it said, or I have a feeling, or I just feel like you're doing this and this, something. You may not even say anything. They know that you know. They are freaking out because you know. And some of you, they are freaking out because they think you know because you've walked away. So they've been doing some things here behind the scenes and you do know about it, but they're worried that you know. We have Two of Pentacles. They were juggling. They are worried that you know about this, and you do know about this. It looks like you got some information here from somebody. waiting on this person. Maybe you were on some kind of a break with them. Maybe you guys went into separation. You're waiting on them. And it's like, meanwhile, this is what they were doing. So someone has exposed this person, or you found out, but this is usually incoming communication from someone. So I feel like you heard about it. Someone told you, okay? External energies for Aries. So it's definitely this player, this past player that you were dealing with. That's who the external energies is talking about. The Four of Pentacles. So they may have been very withdrawn with you, okay? Maybe they came across as guarded with you. Maybe they came across like they were healing and you were trying to be patient and wait for them, but they were hiding something here that they were doing. And, you know, part of the reason why they're freaking out, that you know that they were juggling, is you're holding back from them now. And some of them, that's why they held back from you, is because they had a secret here. They didn't want you to get wind of this. They didn't want you to suspect anything. They just didn't tell you. And maybe they kind of held back in general. Like maybe they didn't open up. Maybe they were very vague, okay? We got a pile here. It says regret, loss, sadness. We have breadcrumbing. We have waiting. So yeah, this person, they started breadcrumbing you and they kept you waiting on them. And I do see that here. You were waiting on them. You were hoping that this was going to develop. You were hoping that it would grow into something. But they were playing games. They were dealing with other people and they started breadcrumbing you. And there's a lot of sleepless nights here. This could have been on your end or this could be on their end. I kind of feel like they really regret this. So when you move on, they're going to come into a lot of regret for doing this. It's like, you know, they regret breadcrumbing you. They regret keeping things practical with you. They regret keeping you waiting on them. And now it's like they can't even sleep at night. They're so tortured. So this person really did fall in love with you. I feel like they have love for you. If they're this stressed about you, they definitely had more feelings than what they let on or what they thought. And that's the thing, like if you've been doing this kind of thing for so long, or you're very traumatized from your childhood and that's why you do these things, or it's an addiction, you know, it could be sex addiction or something, it could be drug addiction, and then they do bad things when they're on, you know, doing that. Whatever it is, they did not stop. They were addicted to something here, a lifestyle, a habit, an addiction. And, you know, now they're regretting their actions, but what can you do? You can't really change the past. You know, the Chariot card, you're moving forward victoriously. So you found out and you moved on, and this person is going to be very hung up on you for a while here, and you're going to come into some new happiness. It looks like they're still freaking out because they think that you know, and that's why you've moved on. And you do know. Look at this, Nine of Pentacles. You're acting very independent from them. You're acting like you don't need them at all. Okay, you could be ignoring them. You could just be doing your own thing. They notice, they see. Some of you, they acted this way with you. They held back from you. They breadcrumbed you. They acted like, I don't need you. And they regret that. Let's take a look at their actions and intentions. Page of Cups for their actions. So this is them here trying to reach out to you. And intentions, the Lovers. So yeah, this player that you found out about them, they are going to become very obsessed with you if they're not already. I feel like they already are obsessed with you, especially if you're already detached. You already decided to move on. You already found out about what they were doing. This person is going to be reaching out to you. A soft, caring, friendly message, something sweet. Okay, trying to be sweet on you. With their intentions, it looks like they want to reignite some kind of connection here. Sometimes this can be a very physical, sexual connection. Very physical, very chemistry based. Others of you, this could be like an actual relationship. A lot of the times it is a relationship. It's a physical connection. Like if it was just a sexual connection, it would be Ace of Wands. It could also be Page of Wands as well if they're just exploring and having fun. So it almost looks like they want to come across more serious now. They want to actually be with you. So it's like they're going to reach out to you. They are. They're going to be sweet. But look at you. You're not having it. You're not having it. So that tells me that, you know, you have some kind of happiness and fulfillment with someone else, even if it's just with your family. Okay, let's take a look at independent energies. Oh, sorry. Let's take a look at damaged confessions. If you guys are interested in this deck, I do have it in my on my website there. There's a discount on my website. You can also find it on Etsy. This is what it turned out to look like. We have holographic edges and holographic backs. Very beautiful. Very happy with it. So yeah, you can get it on my website, www.dragonesstarot.com. Let's take a look. What are their damaged confessions? It says, I'm fully aware of our connection and how special it is. Okay. Yeah, so this was something more than just a hookup. This was something more, like they could have truly been with you, but they decided to sleep around. They decided to see other people. They decided to treat it like it was a disposable one-night stand. They came in for passion and then they left. And then they were with other people. So, you know, they really fucked up here. They didn't treat this with the respect it deserved. They didn't treat you with the respect you deserve. It says, it's an injustice for you to be alone, talking themselves up. You have so much to offer. Your ex is an idiot. I'm not like other guys. Playing savior, how are you single? So they may come towards you with this type of energy, or they did when they first met you. When they first met you, they may have talked like this, like, oh, you know, whoever lost you or that person that you dealt with in your past is an idiot. What an asshole. Acting like they would never do that to you. Acting like they were better than that. Treating you like, oh my God, you're a catch. How are you single? Like really talking themselves up, okay? And it was just all talk. It's like they showed you who they really were. And some of you, they're going to try and come back with this type of energy. So it says used to toxic childhood home, resisting change, comfort zone. Wow. This really kind of goes with the energy I was picking up, that you had this crowd of people behind you. You were trying to lead them. You were trying to show them the way. Maybe you were trying to push these people to do better. Maybe you're not actually trying to push people to do better. It's just your energy. Your energy commands people to level up. Your energy commands people to take notes and learn from you. You're the Empress. Your energy will naturally do that. You know, and if people are not working on themselves and they're not wanting to change, your energy is going to highlight that. It's going to bring it out, and you're either going to make these people very uncomfortable, very miserable, very jealous, or they can't stand to be around you. So they, you know, they dip out or they separate themselves. And so this person specifically, which I feel like this is collective energy, a lot of people that you're used to hanging out with, or you're used to dealing with, or you're used to trying to help, you're used to trying to lead them, they are used to toxic. You know, they could have came from toxic childhood homes. These people had a tendency to resist change as well. You know, they're more comfortable to be in their comfort zone. Especially this person, their comfort zone is definitely sleeping around and using drugs or whatever it is that they were doing. They're definitely sleeping around. They're definitely playing. So that's what they're used to. That's what they're comfortable in. And so they were not used to this energy that they were going to have to level up and be a better person. So they chose another path here. It says, I don't know what I want. Yeah. Typical. You know, this person, they didn't know what they wanted when they met you, and they may still not know what they want. I mean, if it seems like they want you, it seems like, oh, I want this person, but it's only because you moved on. It's only because you walked away and you know your worth, and you have a lot to bring to the table. Of course they're gonna want you. Like, are they really ready to change? I don't know. It almost seems like they are used to toxic. That's their comfort zone. So if they get involved with you, I don't know if they'll change. They do have devil energy around them. They would bring devil energy into your life. That's why this worked out in your favor in the end. You don't deserve to go through that. You've already been through that. You've already learned your lessons. And you won't even allow this to come near you. with the shield, you are very protected. An Empress is very spiritually protected because she's learned, she's gone through all these things in her life. She's already completed the karma. So you're very protected against that. You're very knowledgeable. You're very, intelligent. You have a sharp mind of the Queen of Swords. You're not going to let people just come around you and bring that into your life. So this person may still not even know what they really want. They do have a habit of being flighty, wishy-washy, and fickle with this Libra energy. White lies, wow, liar, secretive, easier, eat my cake too, scared to lose, fear of reaction, bad habit, avoids drama, and protects privacy. Yeah, so this was somebody who would rather lie than tell the truth. They didn't want to deal with the drama that comes with the honesty. It's instead of changing the way that they do things, instead of being a better person, they're just like, no, I'm going to keep doing my bullshit. And instead of like dealing with the consequences and dealing with the drama that it brings and learning, I'm just going to lie. I'm just going to cover it up. I'm just going to like not tell them anything. So they did keep things from you. They did hold back from you. They may have even pushed you away with the Four of Swords. Like they put some distance between you and they had you waiting on them because they were scared of you finding out, and they could have straight up lied to you as well. I just feel like they were very secretive with you and it was just easier for them that way. And it says eat my cake too. So in that way, they just lied to you and they were able to have their cake and eat it too. It's a bad habit of theirs. And, they don't want the drama that comes with it. It's like instead of changing and doing the work and just not doing these things, they would rather just avoid the drama. So I don't really feel that this person is going to be doing the work or wanting to do the work, really. Won't give me your attention. Believe me, I'll get your attention. So this person, they may find that you're not paying attention to them anymore. You're ignoring them. They're going to try a little hard here. They're going to try harder to get your attention. The Devil, they are obsessed with you. They're obsessed with the happiness and the light that you brought. And they're obsessed because in the future, you may be really glowing up. You may come into some kind of wish fulfillment. They are really going to try hard to get your attention. Now with the Devil, they could be doing this in a very manipulative way. They could be using emotional manipulation. They could be trying to tempt you with lust. Whatever it is, like they really feel like, oh, if you're just going to ignore me, well, then I'm going to get your attention one way or the other. They may even try to make you jealous with other people, depending on the person. So, they don't like being ignored. And the fact that you're not paying attention to them, you're ignoring them, they're going to come in with this Page of Cups. I miss the way you made me feel. Yeah. You have beautiful energy, male or female, it doesn't matter. You really made this person feel like $1,000,000. You made them feel like they were desirable, sexy, like you just held them in such high regard, and your energy that entered them, like if you exchanged energy with each other and they got that taste of your energy and they felt so good and they just felt, you've worked on yourself, you're confident, you're strong, you love yourself, you have respect for yourself, like all of that energy flowed into them and they felt that. And it's like, that's how they would feel if they did the work, but they refuse. So then these people get addicted to your sexual energy because they don't want to do the work, but they like how it feels. Your energy, your presence in this person's life made them feel like $1,000,000 and they didn't value it. So now they miss the way that you made them feel. They're obsessed with this sun energy that you brought. They're obsessed with this Empress energy that you brought. They're addicted to you. All right, you guys, so now let's take a look at your independent energy. And if there is time, we'll try to dig into your new relationship or your new connection that's coming in. Independent energy for Aries. The Ace of Cups, beautiful. Yes, you have a new beginning in love. And this also talks of self-love, okay? So yeah, choosing to love yourself, starting a new beginning, an emotional, fulfilling beginning here with new love. And this could be something that you were waiting for. You were waiting for a new love opportunity. You thought this person was it, but they weren't quite your cup of tea, and that's okay. Just move on. The Justice, look at that. You are going to get your justice with this new love. Could be a water sign. We have Pisces. Yeah, we have a lot of water here. Yeah. Could be water, is what I'm seeing. Could even be fire. You know, you could be the Empress. You could be attracting a Queen of Wands person. Yeah, so new love. You're going to get this new love opportunity that you've been waiting for, and this is your justice. You deserve this. You do. And that's why, you know, this came in for you, this information that helped you detach and it helped you move on. You needed to know this because you are an Empress. You don't deserve to be with someone like this. They don't deserve to be with someone like you. Okay? And I see you moving on to calmer waters here. And, you know, there's an energy here of someone feeling quite defeated. Maybe somebody trying to play games with you. You know, we did get that over here. This person, they're not going to like to see you moving on, especially to someone else, and get what you deserve. You know, they're greedy. They want you to be theirs, but they don't want to treat you right. So this person may resort to some sneaky tactics here, some manipulative ways of trying to get your attention. They could be feeling quite competitive with your new person. The fact that you're moving on, you're ignoring them. They are going to reach out. They may reach out twice. Page of Cups came out twice. They may try to reach out twice. And you're not having it with the Queen of Swords and the outcome. You're not having it. So they may get a little desperate. They may need to really try to get your attention in a manipulative, underhanded way. Let's dig into that. I want to know what they're going to try to do. Let's see. What is this person going to try and do? Show us. Show us. Okay, so they're going to be flexing online. They may start posting more. They may start posting more on their stories if you have them on your social media. And they may be flexing something online, okay? They may be flexing how much attention they get from other people. Look at that, the Devil. Yeah, toxic, something unhealthy that they're going to be showing off, parading around to the public. Look at me, look at what I do, look at how much attention I get, but they are very obsessed. They are doing this in a very manipulative way. They have like unhealthy reasons for doing this. They may be parading around that like, look at me, I'm partying and I have lots of girls or I have lots of guys, like look at me. There's something that they're going to try and do. We have the Two of Cups. They could be doing this because you're in a relationship. They may also try to get into a relationship as well. Try and compete with you. Wow. So yeah, they may be rubbing a relationship in your face to try and get your attention, but I don't see that you're going to be very concerned because you have something else. It's more of a competition thing. It's like, oh, you're going to be in a relationship? Well, I can be in one too. But then we have this breadcrumbing energy. It's like if they do get into a relationship with someone, they're just going to be wasting that person's time. They're just breadcrumbing that person. And we have news coming in about them again. There is some gossip about this person. There is something about them that it looks like people know, because there are people that come in to expose them. It could be someone specific, or it could be a magnitude of people that are like, you know, they message you. It's like, hey girl, I want to let you know, like, this person is toxic, or they sleep around a lot, or they're very manipulative. There's something. Someone is like, hey, you need to know about this toxicity. You're an Empress. They don't deserve you. I see someone coming in to tell that person as well. Yeah, and then we have the Three of Swords. It causes a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. It'll cause a separation. Yeah. Separation to some kind of a relationship. Someone will be moving forward. We have celebration. You're moving forward. You're celebrating. And I see you in your emotions here, falling in love with someone new. And this person in denial. They're in denial. They're stuck. They're overthinking. So if they try to compete with you, like, oh, look at me, I could be in a relationship as well, to try and make you jealous, for one, they're not going to treat that person right. And two, they're going to be exposed. Whatever it is that they do behind the scenes is going to be exposed, and that relationship is going to end. So their attempt at competing with you, trying to bother you, it's not going to work. It's going to backfire on them. All right, so let's take a look at some independent energy. Let's take a look at some more independent energy for my Aries. What else? The Sun, finding complete total happiness here. And we have the Sun twice. So, I mean, that indicates there are two people that are very happy with each other. Two people. There could be two things that you're very happy about in your life. And we have clarity. So coming into clarity, it's like, wow, I never would have gotten my justice if it wasn't for finding that thing out about that person that I wanted so much. It's like, I'm so happy that I found out that thing about them. I'm so happy that I know the truth about this past person because I moved on and now I've come into my justice. Now I'm happy with someone new. You're going to get clarity of why this all had to happen. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the center of the deck, in the center of the spread, it really does indicate that this is all destiny. This was all meant to happen, and it was all for the greatest good. So you're going to come into clarity about that. You know, realizing why it all had to happen. You didn't get what you wanted with this past person. Yes, it was sad, but look at what you end up with. You know, and this person, they're going to try and pull something here, and it's not going to work. You know, I feel like they're going to be publicly humiliated. It may even be you that warns this other person. You know, you may warn their partner. So let's just get some more. The Hierophant, true commitment here, a relationship. And somebody here feeling very left out in the cold and disappointed. So yeah, this person, you know, they may try to compete with you. You're in a relationship, but, you know, they're going to end up quite unhappy here with the outcome. They're going to be shut out. They're going to be abandoned, or they just feel shut out by you. You know, it's not going to work out for them. Look at this. 6 of Wands. Here you are in the public eye celebrating. And here they are watching you. So that's your reading. Let's take a look at some blessings for my Aries people. Blessings for my Aries. Blessings for my Aries. Windfall of money. Wow. So this could be the second thing that you're very happy about. It could be part of the reason why you have 10 of Cups. You know, some of you are coming into a windfall of money. Could be coming from anywhere. Could be court money, could be government money, could be inheritance, could be an insurance policy. Something that you're getting. You could be making lots of sales. It could be a gift of cash, okay? So, wow. It says wealthy love, gift of cash, sugar daddy sponsored donor, inheritance, winning the lotto. Of course, the other things I mentioned could resonate as well. Wow. Windfall of money coming in. What else do we have here? We have completion. Finally completing things that were left undone, accomplished, beneficial, fulfilling, proud, relief, and move on to new. So completing something here could be completing a project, something at work, even just little things at home that you left undone. Like maybe it was renovations, car repairs, painting the walls, whatever it is, fixing something. You can now do that because you're coming into some kind of abundance here. You know, and that's part of the reason why it's like this person is going to be so obsessed with you, because you're coming into money. I don't know that you're going to be posting that, but you are coming into money. You may be able to take care of yourself. You may be looking really good in the near future. Maybe you're going to get yourself a procedure or something like that. Okay? Could be getting tattoos, new hair, new outfit, new clothes, working out, buying yourself things, whatever it is. This person's going to be really obsessed with you because they can never have you now. Let's see, what else do we have? Confidence boost. It says looking and feeling your best. Money, love coming in, procedures, glow up, makeover, dating, success. Wow, this is everything that I just said. This is crazy. So yeah, I do feel that this money coming in for you guys, you're going to spend some of it on yourself, and you damn well deserve that. You really do. You deserve this. You're going to be feeling and looking your best. We do have glow up energy, procedures, makeover. You're going to be dating as well, and you're going to have success with that too. And so you're just feeling really good about yourself. Really good about yourself here, okay? Beautiful, you guys. So that's your reading. I really hope that this resonated for you. And if it didn't, feel free to check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hit the bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you.